Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you from start to finish how to get this cute, affordable Halloween mermaid makeup look. All the products used will be tagged below, and I will be mentioning how much the products cost. You don't want to miss this. Keep watch. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm using the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream from... Did I already say Becca? Yeah, it's from Becca. I love this foundation because it's like extreme full coverage. Not that I need a whole bunch of coverage, but I just like my skin to look kind of like one happy family, one big fat surface, so I like using that. Next, I'm going to go in with my Clinique concealer. I don't want to say that this brightens under my eyes because it's very similar to my skin complexion. I just like using it because it gives just my under eye kind of like one color instead of being patchy or whatever. I'm going to go over this with a lighter color concealer. I think that one's from Maybelline, and that's just going to give me some brightness. So I'm basically doing my makeup like I would normally do. I'm going to start off doing the foundation and then go back with the concealer, do contour and all that stuff. This is just my normal makeup routine. Nothing has changed from the past tutorials that I've showed you guys. Right now I'm just blending that concealer out, and then we're going to get ready to set it with our loose powder. Now I'm going to go back with my contour palette. Like I told you guys before, this is just normal stuff. I've done this plenty of times before. I'm going to go with my contour shade and just add a little color to my skin. Get this forehead down because there's a lot of surface area going on up there, and I don't want people to notice as much. So I'm going to darken that area. I'm going to carve out my cheekbones, and then I'm going to go back and set it later on with the powder contour palette from Radiance, as usual. I'm now going in with my Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to set my under eyes, set my nose. Anywhere that I put that concealer, I'm going to go back and set so it doesn't crease on me. I want my skin to have like a smooth surface, so I'm going to make sure that I get those areas nice and set with that powder. I didn't show on the video, but I'm going to go right underneath my contour with the black Opal loose setting powder. I think it's probably foundation, but I call it a setting powder because it's loose like that. And that's just gonna add some warmth to my skin. I mean, my face looks fine with the Mercier, but I just like to have a little more color. Right now I'm going in with some more powder. I'm not really pressing it into my skin. I'm kind of just tapping it on top. I'm about to use a lot of blue eyeshadow, and I don't want that fallout to get in my skin. So I'm just gonna make sure that I put that powder down there to help alleviate that. Alright, so I'm going to use my Jacklyn Hill palette as well as my Saharan palette from Juvia's Place. And I'm going in and filling my eyebrows with these blue colors. So in the Jacklyn Hill palette, I use that pretty turquoise looking color. And then from the Juvia's Place palette, I use that pretty blue color. And I'm going to tag, of course, all the products below. I'm using the turquoise color in the front and the deeper blue shade in the back because I want my eyebrows to look kind of like ombre with this green and blue kind of thing going on, and I think it looks really cute after I get done. So I'm just really focusing that turquoise color in the front, and then I'm going to go back with that deep blue and just ombre it out. Yep, see right there, boom. Next, I'm going to go in and set those blue brows with this blue mascara from Sephora Collection. I've actually used this on my real eyelashes before, and I really liked it. So now I'm going in, like I showed you guys, with that powder contour kit from Black Radiance, and I'm just setting my powder contour. With this white pencil, I'm going in and creating like a lighter canvas for my blues that I'm about to contour and highlight with. You don't have to do this step, it's completely unnecessary, but I'm extra. So I'm just lightening up these areas so the colors are more vivid and more bright. Next, I'm going to be taking this Wig Net. It came with a wig that I ordered a while back. But anyway, so I put that on my forehead, and I'm going to use the same two blues that I've been using. And I'm going to use kind of like a dense brush to get those colors really pigmented on my forehead. I kind of regret not stretching the wig cap a little bit more, just so the scales are more like prominent. I mean, you can see them, but you're going to see in a minute how on my cheek the scales are just like so pretty and so just like bright and vivid, and these are kind of like more subtle scales, but you can do it however you wish. Alright, I'm putting that wig cap right back on my face. So as you guys can see on the, let's see, my left side, I kind of stretched the cap so that the scales are bigger, the holes are bigger. And I'm using that blue color from the Juvia's Place palette as my contour. And I'm going to go back with that turquoise color from the Jacklyn Hill palette as my highlight. This brush is an angled blush brush, I believe, from Morphe. I'm also going to take that turquoise color right underneath my eyebrows. You don't have to do this. I thought it just looked really cool. Again, I put the same wig thing on my arm, and I'm just making some extra scales. I'm also going to put scales on my neck too. You don't have to do this. I just kind of went all out, wasting all my eyeshadow, but you can make it kind of your own thing. Next, I'm going to go in with that same Maybelline concealer that I used to brighten. I'm going to use this as a primer for my eyelids for my eyeshadow. So just apply a little bit on and then spread it out. I'm going to use this cute white color, and I'm going to set all of that concealer with this pretty eyeshadow. I'm next going to go in with that same turquoise color that we've been using. This is a double-ended brush from the Modern Renaissance palette. You can use whatever eyeshadow brush you want. Just make sure that you are using something that's flat that can pick up that pigment. I think that synthetic bristles pick up pigment better than natural hair bristles as far as like eyeshadow is concerned, but you can use whatever brush you want. Next, I'm going to go in with this pretty blue color, the same one we used on our eyebrows, and I'm going to just make my crease a little bit deeper. I'm kind of following the pattern that I did on my brows, so turquoise in the front and then that deep blue on the outside. When you're doing this too, you want to make sure that you don't touch the scales that we already drew on our eyelids earlier, because you're just going to mess it up. Right now I'm just going back with that turquoise color. I want the color to be deeper. I felt that it was too light before, so I'm just going in and really packing that color in there. After this, I'm going to go through and do some more blending and just make sure the colors are all blended well together. I'm taking that pretty white color we just used to set our lids, and I'm going in with my, what brush is this? I'm going to tag it below, I can't remember. But I'm just going in my tear duct, and right now I'm just bringing that blue shade down to my lash line and kind of winging it out on the ends. Now I'm gonna go in with this pretty green eyeliner from NYX, and I'm gonna kind of just carve out my lash line. You don't have to put a whole bunch of glitter. I didn't want to do like a traditional black or white eyeshadow. I thought that the glitter would just be cute. If I had to do it again, I would probably use the silver glitter for my liner, but for the cases of this video, I'm gonna use the green. I'm also going to take the same green liner and I'm going to fill in those scales. You don't have to do this, but I thought that this gave the scales a little more pop, a little more pizzazz. Yeah, you don't have to do that either, but just kind of make the look how you want it. Make it unique. Now I'm going to go with that silver, and I guess I changed my mind. On my left side, I'm going to go in and fill in the empty spaces with the silver liner. Now what I should have done was do the other side just like this, because this is so cute. Like, it just makes the scales look, I don't know, more scaly, like more like mermaid-ish, whatever. I'm going to go in with my Moonchild palette and create some shine on my cheekbones right on top of these scales. I'm going to do that to both sides of my cheeks, my nose, my cupid's bow later on in the video, and then my chin. I'm also going to add a little shine to my body. I'm going to put a little bit on my collarbone, run it down to my chest, and a little bit over my shoulders. Next, I'm going to just throw on some lashes. These are cherry blossom lashes in, I think they're wispies or demi wispies or something. I got them from the beauty supply store. You guys, these lashes were $1.50. I just want to let you guys know. I'm now going in with some blue liner from NYX, and I'm just kind of creating just a guide for the jewels that I'm about to put up here on my eyes. This is Spirit Gum from the Halloween store. You could use lash glue, but this is what I was already using for this look. I just apply a little bit and then stick the gems right on top. These gems were also from the beauty supply store. They cost me 50 cents. I'm going back in with that Spirit Gum, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my forehead area. This is for the shells. Yep, see, popping them on right now. So you're going to want to apply a generous amount of this Spirit Gum because, I don't know, it acts weird sometimes. So apply a whole bunch, let it dry for a little bit, and then stick your shells to your skin. Depending on how heavy the shells are, it depends on if you have to hold them there or not. The smaller ones, of course, stuck a little bit better. I'm next going in with this Suede lip liner from NYX in the color, I think it's Denim Dress or something like that. And I'm just going to fill my entire lips with this liner. If you ask why I didn't do a lipstick, because I am cheap and this is supposed to be a cheap tutorial, so I got this $3 pencil from Ulta, and I'm going to go over that pencil with this eyeshadow, that same turquoise we've been using. We haven't changed it up, guys. And I'm just going to pat that over my entire mouth until it looks green. After that, I'm going to go in with that same green eyeliner, and I'm going to create a glitter lip gloss. It's going to feel a little weird on your lips because it's not supposed to be there, but for the cases of this video, you know, we're cheap. We're trying to cheap it out, y'all, so we got to keep it going. I'm using that same highlighter from our Moonchild palette to highlight my cupid's bow, and setting with Kat Von D Mist. And there you have it. This look probably took me 10 to 15 minutes altogether, minus the stopping and, you know, recording of the actual video. But, you know, this was so last minute. If you guys didn't have a chance to buy a Halloween costume, just go to the corner store, get some blue eyeshadow, some blue liner, and there you have it. My next video is going to be a holiday inspired one, so you guys make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it. Thanks. Bye.